All right, we have Abby Kelly on the left, Coach Shibles in the middle, and Kate Kerrigan on the right. Coach, we'll start just with your thoughts on the game, and then we'll turn it over to Donnie Collins from the Scranton Times and Gordon Mann from D3 Hoops.
Yeah, I thought our players showed a lot of resilience and grit today, determination. I think our job on the offensive boards really made the difference for our team. But every time Scranton, such a good team, they made a run, I was really proud of how we kept our cool and responded.
Just talking to them the last couple of days, they really thought they had to win the battle on the offensive glass, and obviously you guys dominated it. Is that that's something you guys expect? I'm assuming to do on a nightly basis when you rebound. How proud are you of the way they, the way they attack the ball?
So proud of. It's something that we've been working on the last few weeks because we knew we could get better and have more production in that area. So we have a lot of focus on that on each and every drill of practice, but very proud of the way that they actually executed it and got in there. It wasn't, I mean, they're big, so it wasn't easy. It took a lot of heart.
Okay, you seem to, I mean, is it just following the shot for you? It seems like you really aggressively do that. What's your strategy on the offensive glass? What's your game plan?
As a rebounder, as a teammate, you think every shot's going in for your teammate, but as a rebounder, you think every shot's a miss, so you just crash the boards really hard every time, no matter what. And then a lot of our team crashed today, so we got a lot of tips, and I just happened to be there to clean it up on a lot of them.
You guys fall behind. They make that little run there in the second quarter, take the lead, and you guys answer with an 18-0 run. You hit, seemed like every three-pointer.
Was it that? Wow.
Yeah, it was an 18-0. But I mean, it didn't even seem like it happened quick. Is that something that you guys offensively are used to having in the arsenal, that three-point shot, being able to knock those down?
Yes, we're blessed to have a lot of women who can shoot the ball, and they play hard, and we like to play a fast tempo game. So yeah, that is what we like to do against teams, is just continue to play that pace, and we feel like if we can stay and keep subbing people in, that eventually it will pay off.
Typically the bench during the course of a season, especially this late in the season, typically gets smaller. Yours probably doesn't change at all. The depth plus playing at that pace might have proven a factor towards late in the game in that one.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I mean, and we had to go pretty deep, even deeper than we usually do because of all the foul trouble with our posts, and we were really having a hard time containing the Scranton post. So I was really pleased that, Annie, one of our freshmen, gave us quality minutes, and Olivia, sophomore, so some people that don't tend to always see significant time really stepped up for us.
Yeah, it seemed like you couldn't shake them. They kind of played with a lot of grit and determination too, kept the lead to 10, and you guys had always seemed to have the big shot. You had a couple of them late in the game. How big was it to kind of, when they're getting it to 10-8, hit a couple of shots in a row there like you guys did?
Yeah, I mean, we just try not to let them get on a big run. We guard each other hard in practice. Kate and I, everyone goes at it hard in practice. Like, we're practicing that every day against the best competition, I think, across the country. So, I mean, like, we're used to that. We work at it every day. You have confidence, you have swag, you shoot the ball, and if it goes in, then that's what we practice. If not, people are there to get the rebound. So
I know in warm-ups, you guys seem to be warming up defensively. Everyone else is shooting around. You guys seem to warm up defensively. It's obviously a source of pride for you guys to be able to play, consistent defense, for 4 quarters that way.
Yeah, defense is one of our strong points. Again, we practice it every day. I think that offense can only do so much. Defense, you gotta be gritty, like we were today. You gotta be aggressive, and that's kind of what we're about. So,
I'd like to shout out Taylor Choder, our point guard. She did an amazing job today on 13. It was an amazing point guard.
What is Taylor like off the court? Is she as energetic as she is on the court?
She's very bubbly, super sweet. I mean, I'm a competitor on the court, but super nice and sweet and really grounded in faith and family, and so she's the real deal.
How confident were you that she was going to be able to do that kind of job on man? Because whenever this team gets in trouble, that she's clearly the player they go to, and you clearly thought that this was the player that was going to slow her down a little bit.
Yeah, Taylor's quick, and so we were hoping that her speed on all those ball screens would really pay off. And we know we practiced that a lot this week. I thought she did a marvelous job.
Does the scout for this game compare to any other team, or is the way that Scranton plays unique to anybody that you've seen, or is it, hey, can you go and say, hey, these guys played like such and such, or do they play a lot like, or is it a totally throw it out the window, this is a whole new approach to this game rather than anybody that you play either in the NESCAC or anything like that?
I mean, we have a lot of teams in the NESCAC that are, good two-post, high-low kind of teams. Yeah, St. Thomas, I thought, was pretty similar when I was scouting them. They're the team that we kind of referred to a little bit, my assistant and I, but they're really talented, and it seems like they have a lot of players coming back, so they'll continue to rise, I'm sure.
Kate, what was the atmosphere like? What was that like to play in front of that kind of crowd? I know you guys have a significant home court advantage up in Brunswick, but I don't know if you draw that kind of crowd, do you?
Yeah, I think especially last weekend, a lot of people came out to the game. We had a very similar crowd, but
Okay.
Unlike last weekend, these fans were against us, which I was a little harder. But it's always fun to play in front of a big crowd, the noise of the gym. I think it really just brings about the competitive spirit in everyone.
Anybody else?
I actually have
Okay.
a couple more just
Sure,
to
go ahead.
Come on,
preview
Gordon.
tomorrow night for me. So,
Well, I guess
Tufts,
I didn't sit
first
down
time you
this
played them, you beat them by 12 or 14. Second time they played you, they beat you by 12 or 14.
Yeah.
So I only know from reading the box score, what was the difference between the two games?
Can't we just enjoy this for
Back to work.
We just we discussed it a lot right after the game. We didn't rebound like we needed to.
Okay.
Candido crushed us on the board, so that's why we've been spending a lot of time focused on rebounding on both ends of the court. But I just didn't think we were focused and as crisp as we could have been that game. They're an awesome team, as you guys saw, but we'll be ready.
Abby or Kate, happy to see them again and get one more shot at them for the rubber match?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the
Kate's
last,
best friend from high school is the point guard on the other team.
Yeah.
Lauren?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
High school.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you know how good that high school
Yeah.
team was. They were good.
The last question for you, Coach. You guys play a Friday, Saturday, and have had some pretty brutal turnarounds. I know you had the Hamilton game at like 7 o'clock at night, and it drove to Amherst and played them at like 1 or 2. You played Saturday, Sunday, so your conference lines up for the tournament. Then you play Friday, Saturday, regular season. So quick turnaround against an opponent you know. Give me a sense of what the next, it's not 24 hours, but the next 20 hours look like leading up to the game. How do you prepare? Since this is someone you've seen as opposed to Messiah, just on the
Yeah,
net.
I mean, we really know each other super well. So, as a coaching staff, we're going to get together tonight, and for the players, it's just really a matter of taking care of their bodies because our turnaround is a lot shorter than theirs. But I know that they're going to be ready. We play a lot of people, as you saw. So, and we have a bunch of competitors. So we're excited to have this another chance at them, and we're really hungry to get to the Final Four.
And probably hungry in general because it's like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Pizza for, all right. Thank you very much.